I usually get a lot of messages on my WhatsApp. A lot of you guys, a lot of my fans, you all love to ask me questions, and I try as much as possible to attend to your questions. So one of the questions that I often get is how to practice Isheshe, how to learn, how to get started in Isheshe practice. In this video, I want to have a discussion with you guys, especially those of you who want to learn more about Isheshe, who want to have information, who want to be educated about the practice in Isheshe. Isheshe is all about Ifa practice, Orisha practice, and even the tradition, the custom, the belief system of the Yoruba people. Now, this platform is majorly dedicated for the teaching and for dishing out information that you guys need to help you in your spiritual journey. When I say spiritual, I am talking about the Isheshe spiritual journey. This word Isheshe actually came from an Oduifa stanza, which talks about everything that you do is your Isheshe. Aya ni Isheshe ni, oko ni Isheshe ni, Ishe ni Isheshe ni. All of these things are all our Isheshe practice. Now, in Yoruba land, before the advent of Abrahamic religions, we all have our Isheshe, the way we do our things. That is what we can say is our culture, tradition, and our belief system. So we cannot only say Ifa practice or Osha practice are what Isheshe is all about. So how we live our life as a people in Yoruba land is our Isheshe. So let's say, for instance, the Abrahamic religions didn't come to our land, or the Western education didn't come. All our traditions and culture and belief system, they are all our Isheshe. Now, for those of you that are coming in to embrace this practice, Isheshe practice, it means that you want to have the understanding of the entirety of Yoruba culture and traditions. So, and we love to say belief system. Many of you do not want to hear the word religion, but we say belief system. Now, for those of you who feel that when you have a Baba, then from this Baba, you can learn everything in Isheshe, it is wrong. You cannot learn everything in Isheshe practice from only one person. You can have a mentor who is teaching you what he or she knows. So, but the overall understanding of Isheshe practice is a self-researching. You can learn Isheshe through self-researching. Then, thanks to Olodumare, we have ways to gather information. Nowadays, we have online research, you can buy books, you can ask questions online and begin to understand a lot of things. Now, you are going to find your answers to all the questions that you have, that you want to know. I cannot really say specifically that it is a book to read to understand the practice, but it's all about researching and learning. Unlike the other religions, unlike the Abrahamic religions, they have, like the Christians, they have school of theology where you go to and learn only the messages that are in the Bible and thereabouts. And the same way in Islam, you just have to learn how to read Quran, you have to learn how to interpret Quran. But in Isheshe, it's a whole lot of things that you have to understand. The greetings, the way we do things, the way we wear our clothes, and all that. These are all our Isheshe. This is exactly what Isheshe is all about. So if you have a Baba, and but your Baba is a Babalawo, it means that you want to learn Ifa from that Baba. So you are only learning Ifa. You can call yourself a Babalawo or Iyanifa when you have a Babalawo as your mentor. So before you can understand the practice of other Orishas, or before you can understand the what you need to know about other Orishas, then that means you have to go to the practitioners of those Orishas. for you to have the knowledge. So it means that this Isheshe practice is a very wide concept, it's a wide practice that you cannot know everything. So for some of us who are the promoters of this practice, then we have broadened our understanding about the practice. So we have broadened our understanding because we read a lot, we do research, so we have gathered information. Just like as I have on my platform, you have seen that I have a lot of videos that I've done, and all these videos I as well learn. As I shoot these videos, I learn and I travel a lot, and I've heard from a lot of Isheshe practitioners, and I grew up understanding this concept. So there is no Yoruba person, especially those who live in Yoruba land, that will say he doesn't understand how Isheshe practice is in Yoruba land, because we live together. We live together. We see the practitioners right from our childhood. Even for some of us who were not born into the practice, like a lot of us, a large number of us, grew up from other religions like Islam or Christianity. But at the same time, we grew up seeing how Isheshe practitioners practice. We dance with Egungun. We see when Ogun festivals, we all go to Ogun festival to celebrate. So this is one part. Now, what I'm talking about is that do not think that when you have only one person as your mentor, do not think that you've known everything. Because in Yoruba land, we have different towns and there are slight differences. Though we speak the same thing, it's still the same thing, but in different dimension, but we still arrive at the same thing. So don't get yourself confused. If you hear something from a Baba, from your Babalawo or from a mentor, and you go to another person, you hear something slightly different, do not think that that person you are hearing from does not know what he's talking about. And at the same time, do not feel that your Baba is misleading you. No. That is exactly what I said. It's a very wide concept. It's a wide understanding. It's a very wide belief system that you need to do a lot of research to understand perfectly. And when you understand, then you just need to create your own comfort zone to practice Isheshe effectively. If you want to be Onifa, then you know that you are learning Ifa Babalawo. If you want to be Oloshun, then you need to know that, okay, you need Iya Oloshun to guide you. Now, when we are talking about all these things, it's all about knowledge only. When we're talking about practice, knowledge, having information is different from the spiritual aspect of it. It is different from the spiritual aspect of it. You may learn, you may have all the understanding, you may even have the divination, the attribute of all the orishas, but the spiritual aspect of it, you don't have it. This is very, very possible, and it is exactly what we have nowadays. You see some people, because they already know, oh, Oshun is this, they can tell you one or two things about Oshun. Oh, they can tell you one or two things about Shango, Ogun, Eshu, Oya, and all that. So they feel that, oh, now they can practice. Oh, they have all the knowledge. Knowledge is different from the spiritual aspect. You may have the knowledge, but you don't have the spiritual endowments. But the knowledge first, then maybe when you have the knowledge, then you can now work on your spiritual aspect. So in my next video, I am going to tell you why some of the practitioners are no more spiritual. Some of the practitioners, those who are supposed to be a very powerful practitioners, or those who are supposed to be the very, very powerful spiritual leaders, they are no more spiritual. So in my next video, I am going to tell you the reason why they are no longer spiritual. So I believe you have learned something from this video. So learning Isheshe, in a nutshell, learning Isheshe is all about self-researching. Self-researching, because there is no a particular school to go to learn it as at now, or there is no a particular place to say, okay, you have to graduate from this school before you understand Isheshe. So for now, it's all about self-researching. There are videos, there are books, there as well. You can have one or two mentors to mentor you. So that is exactly how to learn Isheshe as at now. So what we are doing on this platform is to gather information. When you gather information, then you can be able to pick one or two, then you know which one is right and you know which one is wrong. That is the power of information. And then when you do your self-researching, then you are going to have more wider understanding about the practice, about Isheshe practice. right? So thank you for watching. This is Get a Better Life TV. If you are new here, don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge so that you do not miss anything on this channel whenever we upload new videos. Thank you and see you next time. Bye for now.